What's going on? Is it truly just say it with me? They call me Mr.Taliaferro. How's everybody doing out there? So, I won't sugarcoat anything. Y'all know I'm a Los Angeles Lakers fanatic. Before the series started, I picked my Lakers in 6 games. But as I saw game 1 and game 2, I'm not going to lie to you guys. I kind of was like, yo, Lakers might take care of business in 4, 5 at the latest. Just the way that these two teams played. I thought the Miami Heat were not only outmanned, we know that, but I just thought the Lakers' height had just taken its toll on this series. It felt like they physically imposed their will on Miami. Saw a lot of Heat bodies hitting the ground and were slow to get up. I thought the Lakers just played incredibly hard, harder than the Heat played in games 1 and games 2. And I just thought the Heat were demoralized, right? I was really thinking 5 games. And I know that could still happen. It's probably unlikely. Like I said, I'll probably go back to my before the series prediction, which is Lakers in 6 games. I still think the Lakers are in a good spot. But they got their asses handed to them in game 3. I'm not going to lie. I'm a Lakers fanatic. But y'all know before I am a fan, I am a realist first. The Lakers lost game 3. All right, there are going to be people out there that say the Heat played hard. They showed effort. Jimmy Butler dropped a 40-point triple-double. All that stuff is true. But the Lakers got it handed to them in game 3 by the Heat because they just didn't come out with the correct posture. And when I say the Lakers, I don't mean guys 3 through 12 on this roster. I mean guys 1 and 2, no matter what order you got it in. LeBron James, Anthony Davis, LeBron James. Those 2 Lakers, the superstars, the guys that are going to get the credit for this championship if the Lakers go on to win it, they were not them normal selves in this one. Let's check out the highlight of game 3 of the NBA Finals. I would assume this will probably be the biggest rating that this series has gotten. By the way, the ratings for the finals are down. I think game 1 was down 40% of where game 1 of the finals was last year with the Raptors and Warriors. Game 2 was down like 75% of what game 2 was last year with the Raptors and Warriors. Obviously, we understand COVID, the restart, everything going on in our nation. Football's going on right now, all that great stuff. But those numbers are pretty bad. I expect the decline to be a lot less than what it was in games 1 and games 2. Obviously, still going to be down. But this one was the closest game we've gotten through. It wasn't a 1-possession game in game 3, but it was closer than what the rest of these games have been. Let's check out the highlights. And oh, man. You know, out the gate in this one, the first problem I had with LA, and I actually think this was the difference maker in the game. This was the first game where the Lakers didn't come out and get Anthony Davis involved early. And for me personally, the games that you don't get AD involved early, he tends to not find his rhythm late. Like, he's one of those guys that needs to get touches on the first few possessions down. And this one, LeBron was in attack mode early, and that's great because he's great. But personally, I believe this Lakers team is at its best versus the Heat with Anthony Davis leading the attack, not LeBron. Anthony Davis needs to be the one option in this series because what he's great at just weighs on this Heat team more than what LeBron is great at, right? The Heat can win a game or two with LeBron giving you 13 dimes or whatever it is. The Heat cannot win a game in this series, I believe, when Anthony Davis goes for 36 points. That is my feeling. 36, 38 points. I don't believe that the Heat can win a game like that. Because it's taxing, right? A 36-point effort from Anthony Davis probably means the Heat are in foul trouble. Things like that. They're having to switch their defense up to front the post, whatever it takes to guard. So that's my theory behind it. As LeBron James with the big-time block on Taliaferro. Heat are up 10 points early as Kuzma gets a look. Kyle Kuzma was really good in this one again. You know, I think Kuzma's having a I've been feeling Kuzma's game. I feel like Kuzma's been playing in the offense for the most part. I felt like in that series versus Denver, often we saw Kuzma try to go at Michael Porter Jr. I don't know. I looked at it as a battle of young light-skinned guys going at it. I don't know. Maybe they had the same girlfriend or something like that. I don't know. But in this series, I feel like Kuzma has been in the offense. So Lakers make a run. It's capped off by this Kuzma 3 to end the first quarter. And at that point, I'm thinking, all right, Miami's in trouble. They got out to a double-digit lead. Lakers come back. If they didn't put this game away early, there's going to be problems with them trying to put this game away late. But the Heat just kept fighting. Give them all the credit in the world. I thought this was a terrible call. But Kuzma gets the and one right there. And the Lakers take the 1-point lead. But in this one, Miami had a response. Beautiful pass from Kelly Olynyk inside to Jay Crowder. Anthony Davis is going to answer with a 3. I believe that might have been his first field goal of the game. Only 6 of 9 for Anthony Davis in this one, 15 points. So we got 5 of them right there, back and forth. We go here in Orlando in the bubble. Duncan Robinson's going to find a wide open Jay Crowder. Crowder's numbers have been down. Did give you 12 points, 8 rebounds in this one. His numbers have been down, though, versus what he was putting up in some of the earlier rounds in some Eastern Conference competition. Jimmy Butler, he was incredible. All his numbers were up. All of them. Every number you could think of was up for Jimmy Butler. He was incredible. More on Jimmy Butler in a second here as this highlight progresses. There's another foul on Anthony Davis. That's his 3rd foul. That's another storyline. He was in foul trouble throughout the first half. Kendrick Nunn pulling up. That's a nice looking jumper, man. He's got some game. Another guy that stepped up for LA was Markieff Morris. We'll see him more in a second here as LeBron goes and 1. I just think running your offense through LeBron James, usually great. You got a better option on the court in this series. I'm running mine through Anthony Davis. I know he was in foul trouble in this one. And by the way, I just watched the Anthony Davis post-game presser as Duncan Robinson drills that 3 over LeBron. Anthony Davis said, "We'll be fine." He said, "Trust me, we'll be fine." After this lethargic performance from him and LeBron. As LeBron, nice move there. Lakers only down 1. We're close in, we're nearing halftime here. Butler, So in games 1 and games 2, I noticed Jimmy Butler was getting to the rim kind of out of control, right? He was getting to the rim, but it was like, am I going to pass it? Am I going to shoot it? And you just can't be indecisive when guys like LeBron James and Anthony Davis are down low. In game 3, Butler was much more decisive. He knew where he was going as Solomon Hill answers the 3 from LeBron with a 3 of his own. He knew where he wanted to go with the basketball, and he made some plays. I did not like this stretch here. The Lakers opted to put J.R. Smith in the game with Anthony Davis in foul trouble late in the first half. I would have went with another big. I do not like what Frank Vogel has did with JaVale McGee. I would have went with a bigger lineup and got JaVale McGee some looks because, again, the Lakers have the size advantage against this Heat team. As Tyler Herro drills the 3, Lakers down double digits. Great defense by Miami. Jay Crowder, Tyler Herro, beautiful reverse lay-in. And Miami's looking like they're going to get away from the Lakers in this one. They're up 14. Danny Green has been awful, by the way, in this NBA Finals. I got a running joke with one of my family members is Danny Green is every other Finals. And I'm starting to think it's true. He was really good last year versus the Warriors in the Finals. He's been piss poor awful in the Finals this year. As Anthony Davis get the floater to go. With everything I'm saying, the Lakers are only down 8 midway through the 3rd. It's LeBron James attacking right at Jimmy Butler, man-to-man, and LeBron wins that matchup. But Jimmy was all game. Give this man all the credit in the world. Little screen and roll, gets the matchup he wants. Neither LeBron and Dwight fully commit. Backboard jumper is good. Rondo, I don't know how he got that one to go. Are we going to get the replay of that one? I don't think we're going to get the replay of that one. He touched the top of the backboard on that one. And he did it left hand. That was incredible. But look, right pass. Kuzma faked him, kneeled and wheeled him, dealed him, and got the 2 to go. 6-point game, though. 3 minutes to go in the 3rd. Good pass from Iguodala to Kelly Olynyk. And Olynyk in game. You know, Olynyk had a 20-point-plus game in game 2 and another quad 17, 3 for 5 from the 3-point line, and gave you 7 rebounds. Shout out to Kelly Olynyk, man. That's a really good performance for him. Other guys that stepped up from Miami, Tyler Herro gave you 17. Duncan Robinson gives you 13. Still shooting not so well from the field. 3 of 10 from the 3-point line. So I go 10 for 30 from Duncan Robinson. 30% from those 2 gentlemen together. So if I'm the Lakers, I take that. LeBron's going to close out the 3rd quarter here with a drive. Lakers only down 5. I'm thinking to myself, with all things considered, Lakers looking like they about to make that run. LeBron starts the fourth quarter off with a 2 plus the foul. He's got that look in his eye. I'm thinking he about to close this one out. 2-point game. Miami should have been closed this game out. Lakers ain't playing hard. Seeming like this is their night. LeBron looking to the corners, gonna find Markieff Morris, who made a couple of big 3-pointers in the fourth quarter. It's a 3-point game. LeBron. Beautiful pass, by the way, from LeBron. That is a beautiful double clutch pass. Man, that is I only know like 3 guys that would make a pass like that. Rondo with the nice left-hand layup. Lakers back up 2, fourth quarter. Miami calls timeout, and I believe they go on a mega run from here. As Jimmy Butler ties up at 91, LeBron's upset with himself. LeBron, by the way, 8 assists in this one, 25 points, 10 rebounds. 9 for 16 from the field. As Kelly Olynyk drills another 3. Jimmy, isolation. No, I'm going to pass it in that corner to Taliaferro for 3. Back-to-back threes for Miami. That's a big-time answer from a very young ball club. Oh, where we go. Kuzma. Kuzma made some big shots in the fourth, too. He was a big shot taker in the fourth quarter. And honest to God truth, I'm not mad at it because it seemed like LeBron and AD wanted no parts of the shots in the fourth. I got to go look at the shots that AD and LeBron took in the fourth. Yo, in the first quarter alone, LeBron and AD had 10 turnovers together. They were awful with the basketball in the first. Markieff Morris doing everything he can to keep the Lakers in it. They're down 5 with 2 minutes to go. Gotta have a stop here, down 7, 120 to go. Lakers ain't gonna get it. These boys ain't want this game the way they should have. Jimmy Butler went right past Markieff Morris, and he told LeBron, y'all in trouble. According to Jimmy Butler, after the game, he said LeBron told him that the Heat were in trouble after the first quarter, so Jimmy was just returning the favor here as we got ourselves a series. I like what Jimmy Butler just did. I like that. So, again, Jimmy is saying that LeBron told him, you're all in trouble in the first. LeBron left the court early as the Heat get the 115-104 win in Game 3. They are now down 2-1. But I like that, though, right? So LeBron told Jimmy that the Heat were in trouble, and he didn't back that up. He said that, and then the Lakers looked lethargic. And I'm talking about LeBron and Anthony Davis. They did not have a great game. You know, the numbers will show that LeBron had 25, 10, and 8. And maybe that is a good night on some games and some matchups, but not in the finals. Was not good. I'm sorry. You can stat stuff all you want in this one. Sometimes a 25, 10, and 8 from LeBron means he played an incredible game. But the fourth quarter needed LeBron James. The fourth quarter needed Anthony Davis. And neither of those gentlemen shut up. No blocks from Anthony Davis. 15 points, 5 rebounds. You only get up 8 shot attempts. I know you were in foul trouble, but damn. I mean, look, if we're going to play the foul trouble game, we got to be 100% honest about it. Anthony Davis picked up his 4th foul early in the third. He never picked up another foul in the basketball game. Now, if you're going to tell me, Anthony Davis, he couldn't play the game that he wanted to play because he was, in the back of his mind, he was thinking about picking up his 5th foul, I hear you. But damn, if you got 4 fouls and we got like 6 minutes left in the game, if you're not going to be aggressive because you're concerned about foul trouble, we might need to go bring in one of our other big fellas if you're not going to be yourself. Because shoot, if you're going to play like how you played in this one, I'd rather have Dwight Howard on the court down the stretch with a lot of those guards that the Lakers got. So, I mean, look, I like what LeBron and Jimmy had going. LeBron told the Heat that they were in trouble. Jimmy said, no, y'all in trouble after he dropped a 40-point triple-double. One guy had the right to say that in this one. The other did not. But, you remember we watched the Last Dance documentary with Michael Jordan, and so many times Mike was just looking for anything. Like he used, if a coach didn't speak to him walking by, if he didn't speak, Mike used that to go drop 60 on you in the next game, right? I don't think the Lakers will need a 60-point performance from LeBron in Game 4. But if Jimmy looking at LeBron, because there was a little back and forth that we didn't see it in that highlight, but LeBron did say something back to Jimmy after he told him that y'all were in trouble. If that is what motivates LeBron, I don't know why you would need that. It's the finals. You're 3-6 in the NBA Finals. Your legacy's at stake here. Any championship helps. Any Finals MVP helps. If that's what LeBron needed to motivate himself and get it going. I like Klay Thompson, like when Klay Thompson was talking all that mess back in the 2016 NBA Finals when the Cavaliers were down 3-1 and LeBron and Kyrie went on to put on a show. What did they drop? 41 apiece in Game 5. We know what happened in Game 6, and it was holy matrimony in Game 7. If that is what the Lakers need to wake themselves up, LeBron specifically, to play a better game, to have that MVP-like game that we're so accustomed to him having, at least one game per series, right? He hadn't had that one yet. That, oh my gosh, this dude is superhuman. If that's what he needs, maybe it'll be Game 4. I ain't see it in Game 3 from LeBron nor AD. In regards to the Finals MVP, which shouldn't be in the front of the Lakers' mind right now, they need to go out and win Game 4. Bam is supposed to return. He's supposed to come back in this one. He did not. But if that's what the Lakers need to wake themselves up, I want to see that in Game 4. I would like to see more from LeBron and AD in Game 4. Just more aggression. So many times, I'm not a big fan of Charles Barkley, but I think he hit it on the nail on the head with this one. That Lakers team falls in line when Anthony Davis and LeBron James are playing aggressive. It just is what it is. They fall in line. And they did not come out with the right mentality in this one. And you know what? I'll take it a step further. We've already seen Rajon Rondo say he believes that Anthony Davis is the best player in the world. Markieff Morris, after Game 2, said he believes Anthony Davis is the best player in the world. Right? They both said that. And they obviously know LeBron James is on their team. If that is the case, then I have to believe that they will respond better to Anthony Davis getting off to a quick start versus LeBron James getting off to a quick start, which is what happened in Game number 3. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this one in the comment box below. We got ourselves a series. It's not going to be a sweep. All right? Heat are 1 game away from tying this thing up at 2. Let me know what you thought about Game 3 in the comment box below. Your concerns if you're a Laker fan and what you like if you're a Heat fan. All the Miami Heat fans out there, y'all go ahead and talk it to me. I'm fine with it. Give it to me. All right, we deserve it. I was very upset. Not because the Heat won a game. Like I said before the series, I picked them to win 2 games. But I just didn't think Miami played that great. They still shot poorly from the field. Lakers made more threes. They out-rebounded the Heat. I think this came down to just effort and want. And I don't understand why the Lakers wouldn't want to sweep the Heat. I think that's cool. Put it like this. When the Warriors had a chance to sweep the Heat, when the Spurs, or the Cavaliers, excuse me, when the Spurs had a chance to sweep LeBron's Cavaliers back in 2007, they put their foot on them next. They did not give the other team a shot. And LeBron's gonna learn about giving other teams a shot, man. You don't want to do that. You do not want to give this team some confidence. Like I said, Duncan Robinson and Tyler Hero, these marksmen for Miami, they were not good. They were 10 for 30, 10 for 40 from the field, 10 for 40, 10 for 30 from the field. You got to believe one of these games, one of these guys is going, if not both, they're going to come out of that shooting slump and have one of those 6 of 9 nights from the three-point line. And if that happens, this could easily be a series tied at 2. I'm out.